Hello, my name is Nick Nonso, and welcome to my channel. This is episode 2 of where we'll be discussing images. My images. My images, my channel. Anyways, the idea of using my image, beside the fact that I love my works and I trust what I created, I also don't want to deal with copyright issues. But maybe along the line, we'll get to feature works of other photographers, and of course, we'll have to get their permission, right? And maybe we get to feature them in this channel. Still thinking about that, anyways. Remember, this is episode 2, so lots might still happen along the line. In the previous episode, I spoke about how I'll be using single images per episode. You might be wondering why not series or project. The challenge to that is that if we have to do it by series, maybe by episode 50, this channel has to wrap up because if you speak about if you speak about series, oh my god, except maybe I'm just creating, so fast, like I'm churning out content, trying to, like, just like we do on Instagram, trying to feed the machine, right? No, 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 no. These things take time. I mean, when you're creating works with purpose, meaning, you try to use your work to, like, say a lot of things, like solve what problems and all that. Yeah. So, but anyways, I don't create that fast. In a year, I create maybe like a couple of projects, right? And it's like this because it has to be, because some of the works are usually long-term project, like maybe 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, or sometimes even more, right? So, but that's to that. Now let's get back. Let's get down to business. Images. So I have one image I want to show you. I will give you a moment to take a look at it, and then we'll discuss. Okay, let's discuss. First thing first, I need to provide context to the image you just saw. The title of the image is ekwensu is not satani, or to put it in proper English, ekwensu is not Satan. What was going on in my head? First thing first, I created this image a couple of years back, and my collaborator is a masquerade. And yeah, I found them wearing that color black, and I found it befitting for what I'm trying to say or put. And the reason why I made this particular image is because ekwensu, which is a deity in Igbo land, is misunderstood to be the devil in the Bible. And the reason why I have to take this up is because if you ask the missionaries that made this mistake by translating the English Bible to Igbo language by making ekwensu to be the devil in this Igbo Bible, the excuse would be, I'm trying to create this to make you guys relate to what we're trying to explain to you. And I see where they're coming from, because ekwensu is that deity you want to invoke when you need protection, or when you want to embark on a war. That is the deity you want to speak to, right? So, but you begin to suspect the motives behind this when it gets down to, okay, what about Jesus Christ? Amongst the gods in Igbo land, which would you say should be Jesus? None. Instead, they still spell Jesus as Jesu, which I believe is a Latin way of saying Jesus. Or sometimes you see people write Jesus as the Igbo way of saying Jesus, and it's actually funny. I mean, Jesus from Israel, and then ekwensu from Igbo land. Please make that make sense for me. And it's not only in Igbo land they did the same thing. They also did this in Yoruba land too. They made a shoe, which is also a deity, to be Satan. Meanwhile, Jesus is Jesu. Very interesting. Anyways, I would love to hear. I would love to hear your thoughts on this, and I'm wondering if the same thing that happened to us Nigerians, particularly the Igbos and Yorubas, maybe it happened to you wherever you're coming from right now. Please let me know. Let me know wherever you're watching this. Please let me know in the comment box. Also, how I presented Ekwensu in this photo, I had to put him in the middle of things. I see the center of the frame to be the most sensitive, and so if you have to present something that is majestic, something that needs focus, something that is central, the one, the Savior, the Messiah, the Holy of Holies, you have to put it in the middle. So that's what I did. So because it's putting on black, of course, the black I mean, there's this picture that we've painted the devil to look like, right? So yeah, black. I placed him in this environment that is whitish, the establishment, and him being by the doorway trying to challenge it. So if you're going to heaven where you feel like Ekwensu will not have access to, he's by the doorway, waiting to question you why you have this misconception about him. I mean, if you find me in heaven, like you want me to be in hell, right? You want Ekwensu to be in hellfire. So if you find me in heaven, please jump to hell. So that's the purpose, anyways. Let me know your comments, and if there's something that you saw in the image that you feel is speaking to you that I'm not saying or I didn't see, please let me know in the comment box. And see you in the next episode. Thank you. I'm happy and glad that you're here. Bye bye.